Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Turtle and a half shell, Turtle power.
Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mr. G, along with Old Bagel and Maz over here. We are finally back from a little mini summer vacation, a few weeks, and we are back with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie review. This is a spoiler review, just so you guys know. Uh, you guys are warned now. So going forward, yeah, you already know. What did you guys think about the movie?
I really liked it. I was pleasantly surprised at how good it was. I thought it was going to be good, but I enjoyed like every minute of it pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. Best movie I've seen in a while.
Yeah, wow. And we've seen a few movies too.
Yeah, he saw Barbenheimer. So.
You did see Barbenheimer.
I did see both of those.
We are not reviewing Barbenheimer,
Not
just so you guys know.
consecutively. But
Yeah, that would have been hard. I don't know how people did it.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
I can't do Oppenheimer. I'm pretty sure I'll fall asleep. But because it is a long movie, this movie, however, was very well paced.
Mm-hmm.
Start to finish, I was intrigued. I really liked all the characters. Like the turtles are sick. I love that the turtles are actually teenagers, and they're being obnoxious teens. That's how they be coming off. But at least they get checked. Got put in their place a few times, and you see them learn throughout the movie. But all the characters in this movie were fantastic.
Yeah.
We have Jackie Chan as Splinter, which is awesome. Paul Rudd as Mondo, who I think might have been the best character in the movie.
my favorite.
I know that's Maz's favorite. What about for you, D?
It might be Splinter. I have to think about it.
Okay. I think I might have to go with Raph. I liked Raph. I like this iteration of Raph a lot.
It was a good iteration. They're also only like 15.
Yeah, I like that they're young. We get to see them as babies. But I like that we didn't get like a full origin story.
Yeah.
Like outright. It like went straight in from like the beginning. You see the ooze get spread out, and then it goes 15 years later, and you see catch up with them, and the turtles are admiring human world because they want to be out there. They don't want to be in the shadows. Which is a theme that they captured very well in this movie. That's a theme that the turtles always go through in most movies, most iterations, like in the comics and stuff. But they really hit it here, especially because they're like, this is one of the few ones that you actually feel like they're kids. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like other iterations, that you feel like they're not. They say
they're adults. They definitely feel like adults and everything else.
It helped that they picked
Children.
kids to be the voice actors. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
One thing I really did like was the fact that Shredder was not the bad guy of this movie.
Yeah.
As the first movie, some might make Shredder the bad guy, and that's the classic bad guy for the Turtles. But he was not. It was actually Superfly, voiced by Ice Cube, who was fantastic.
He was very good with his little Jerry curl.
He was funny. And we also had Seth Rogen and John Cena as Bebop and Rocksteady, and their introduction might have been my favorite.
Oh, it was so good.
When they came out of their cars, they put on the Superfly song, and they were just like bopping. Like that shit was so good.
If they could just put that on in the background right now.
Yeah.
With just them chilling, I don't know. That would be great.
Oh, it would be so good.
Yeah.
Music was fantastic.
Music was very good.
Like the timing of the musical selection, all the tracks was so good. It ended up becoming bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like how as like them fighting a big kaiju creature, like the scale of this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought it was very.
It is bold of them to go so big,
right?
As the first villain.
I think that kind of helps make it so that it's easy that everyone sees they're the ones that
Well, that is why they
Yeah,
did that.
It's a different route.
It's just going to be interesting to see them fighting something at such a smaller scale.
Exactly.
Is I think what he's bringing up.
Exactly, because like, spoiler.
Superfly.
Super duper fly.
Superfly becomes super duper fly. Huge combination of different creatures because of the ooze fused with him, and like he was huge, like destroying the city of New York.
Combining with any other animals that he came in contact with.
Part horse, part whale.
Multiple horses.
Part fly.
Giraffe.
Yeah. But you know, so
very
like,
funny too.
It was. I was not expecting them to fight this big ass kaiju creature, and I was at the same time I was just like, how are they gonna do this? Because
with the help of their new friends.
Yeah. Well, true, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which is cool. All the mutants aside from obviously Superfly turn, but and they team up with them. But
you're not too happy about that, or?
No. I feel like it's a little too early.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady are such iconic
villains
and lackeys that it almost seems like if they don't go back to being villains in the future, that it's a waste of them even being in it.
They gotta go back.
They gotta go back to being evil.
Or something. Something's gonna happen. But I mean, we'll see, because like everyone accepting them and becoming the friends definitely brings this into a different territory that most iterations of the Turtles have not gone in.
It was interesting that it was mutant against mutant.
Yeah.
It was very... It's weird that they called them mutants, too, only because of X-Men.
Yeah.
Which is essentially the same storyline of mutants wanting to be accepted versus mutants wanting to defeat humans because they won't be accepted.
True.
Very close parallels, but if you weren't focusing on it, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I mean...
but yeah, what would you rate it, Roberto?
What would I rate it? I'd give it a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
I'd give it a 9 as well, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that it's very humorous.
Yes.
I think at no point are you wondering when it's going to be over. I think it ended up being like 90 minutes or so, which is a hot spot for a movie like that.
An hour
yeah, it was.
30
yeah, right. It was. Yeah,
something like that.
Didn't feel like it.
Didn't feel like it at all. I thought it was only like an hour when it was done, which is a good thing because
it's a good sign.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
This is true, and it was a fun. It was a fun time.
What would you give it, Mazz?
I'd probably give it a 9.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back.
Yeah.
8.5.
8.5. That's fair.
I forgot the blurriness.
Oh, yes.
Bothered the fuck out of me.
That is true. There is a blurriness to the movie.
Seems to be a new thing they're doing with like the Spider-Verse and
the Spider-Verse. They had it too.
The animation.
Yeah, where they're really focused on what is the focal point of the picture.
So if you try and look and see what's going on in the background, it kind of messes with you.
Yeah. They force you to look at stuff that you might necessarily not want to. It also hurts a second viewing if you can't just look at the small little individual things on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say at first I thought we needed 3D glasses.
Yeah, I asked Roberta. I was like, "Is that blurry?"
Yeah, I was just like, bro, I thought it was just me.
Nah.
I was like, my astigma is real bad, but
there were
that was
some
not the
scenes
case.
where it just started out blurry, and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to be looking at?
Yeah, that's
or like one little corner is focused while everything else is blurry, but you don't know that corner is going to be the focal point until you find it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
That was one negative, but I will say otherwise the animation was pretty awesome. And like, you know, Seth Rogen and their team really killed it. I feel like this is a really good iteration of the Turtles to bring to the media today.
For sure. A new story, but not new.
Just you bring up a different time, but also the ending changes everything.
Yeah.
I was not a big fan of them being accepted in high school.
Yeah, their whole goal is to be part of society.
But I will say that like that is a story that hasn't ever really been like explored.
Yeah.
In comics, like
Yeah.
them being accepted by society in high school, like being able to grow up like that.
But everyone knows they're a hero.
Well,
Heroes.
That's why I feel like in the next one it could be interesting because, spoiler, there is a sequel and we do see Shredder at the end.
Yeah.
And I feel like them getting accepted makes them softer.
Maybe.
And then that's how they're gonna
Yeah.
that's how they're gonna get
They
Maybe
don't
more
train.
conceited, if
off.
anything.
Yeah.
Where they think they're hot stuff and
Yeah.
and they don't need to.
And then they get picked off in the next movie, and that's
Yeah.
how
Maybe.
it starts off.
Yeah.
I hope they take out some of their friends, their human friends.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you just want blood. There was a lot more death in this movie than I
Splinter
thought.
straight up kills a man.
Yeah.
He just stabs the lackey's own knife
Right in the face.
right through his head.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah, he doesn't move. There's definitely no movement from that man anymore.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But
You know they call dead people on the internet Pepsi? It's a code word to not like get flagged or anything.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's called Pepsi.
But yeah, before we go,
Same
real
like
quick,
it's the flag?
I want to show you guys. I'm a pin collector.
Yeah.
So here
Sometimes.
is some. I actually have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pins. This is Michelangelo. You guys have seen it?
The colors are thrown off on the camera.
Yeah,
right?
for real. Like
It looks like a ninja.
I thought
Or
it was
Spider-Man.
I thought it was blue.
I thought it was
on
Spider-Man,
camera.
honestly. I thought it was
Well,
a
you
symbiote,
can't really
right?
see it.
Does that not look like
It looks
Spider-Man?
I
crazy.
thought it was a Pokemon.
Oh
It's so
man,
weird,
You can't really
interesting.
well, let's see.
The
I thought
green
it's
just
the
doesn't
same.
catch, yeah.
Okay, it looks a little bit
Is
better.
that one blue?
Is that a cowboy? Is that... Nope, that's drastically different than what I
This is
saw.
Leonardo. That is, yeah.
Maybe the people see something different.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully the people
I'm already going through with
YouTube.
it. It's already.
Yeah, we're 2 through.
We're already almost there. Normally it's good, but
That one looks good.
Donatello.
I can see him.
Ooh.
I didn't see his goggles, but other than that, it looked very good.
We got Raphael.
Raphael. Oh, Raph was your favorite this time.
No, normally I thought it would be Michelangelo. That Michelangelo is usually my favorite, but
Mikey was a little different too.
yeah, a little bit.
Silly, but not the same type of silly. He wasn't like a fuck up like
Yeah.
like Mikey usually is.
And I like Donnie a lot too. I like Donnie.
Donnie was good. We'll see where he goes.
One of my coworkers, when he told me when he watched the movie, so he said like he liked it, but he said that he felt like Donnie's voice should have been a Michelangelo. And
I don't disagree.
yeah, I see, but at the
They're
same
both
time,
similar voices. They're not drastically different.
but the Mikey that they're going for, I was like that, you know.
Well, Mikey's trying to is a confident guy. It didn't seem like Donatello's voice was confident.
Yeah.
So I get it.
He definitely sounded nerdy.
Yeah,
which
he
I
did
liked.
sound nerdy.
Yeah. Oh, and last pin. This one is
Ronan.
the last Ronin. You see the
That's a nice
ghosts? Yeah. Actually, you put up to like the whole thing is
Yeah,
stained
nice.
glass.
that's so cool.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, so I would highly recommend watching it.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
This movie was a lot of fun.
Yeah. You definitely won't regret it. I can't even imagine hardcore Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans disliking it.
April was awesome too. I enjoyed April.
April was awesome. I had no
Yeah.
problem with them changing anything about her. It made sense that she was young, because the Nurdles are young. So she didn't look young in the trailer. I didn't think she was going to be a kid.
Okay.
I didn't know they were going to be really like as childish as they were either.
Yeah. She definitely seemed like she was like a senior in high school.
Yeah,
Compared
but
to the
I'm
They were
thinking
in
she
high
was
school,
going to
yeah.
be like a 40-year-old woman
No,
with the way they depicted her. She just looked like, a
no,
lady,
Yeah.
not a child. But yeah, very good. No complaints about her at all. Well done.
Alright, well, that is all from us. Thank you all for being here. And you know, be ready for the next movie review. I do not know what it will be, but you know, you'll see. All right.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Let us know who your favorite character is.
What movie
What
do
they
you
said.
want to see? Have us review?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Let
Yeah.
us know. Let us know.
Yeah.
We're still working on the Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse one. When we
Yeah.
get together, we'll finally get it done.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you all for being here. Peace.
Peace.
Teenage Mutant. Oh no, what's the other one?
Go ninjas, go ninjas, go ninjas, go! Go ninjas, go ninjas, go! Go ninjas, go ninjas, go! Go, 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 go!